So in this video, I picked up a couple pairs of sneakers this week. These ones were $35 each. This one was $350. Let's go ahead and get into the video. What is going on, guys? Hes here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. And if you guys are new to my channel and you have not subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. I mentioned this before, but I saw an alarming statistic that said 80% of my viewership are from people that are not subscribed. So feel free to do that. It is free to do, and there's no real serious commitment. If you guys want to unsubscribe, it's no worries. Anyway, these are $35 each. I bought these from Need Supply. They had a sale. I actually tweeted it out when I saw the sale was something that was like too good to be true. They had a whole bunch of stuff on there, even Stone Island apparel, and then eventually those came off of the discount, so you couldn't get the discount. But anyway, I had to get two pairs of shoes. These are retail at only $50 each, but I mean, for 35 bucks shipped, I thought it was 35 plus shipping, and then when I found out it was 35 shipped, I was like, okay, I gotta go ahead and just buy a couple pairs of these. And so here's the other pair right here. So I feel silly that I've actually never owned this shoe right here, specifically the slip-on checker Vans. I think this is definitely an iconic shoe with the gum sole. And for those that don't BMX, like I used to BMX when I was a kid, the traction pattern down here is different across the forefoot because this is actually for the pedals and stuff on your bike. And I actually loved Vans. In high school, I had a pair of Chukkas in a gray colorway that was like a suede. But I got those, I still remember, for $38 or something like that way back in the day. So I got them on sale back then too. I was always trying to be a frugal shopper back then. And still to this day, it's something I still like to do. I don't know why, even if I can afford more expensive shoes. But for $35, I was like, absolutely, for a classic pair of Vans. And so I ended up buying not just one, but two pairs. But I ended up also getting a white pair because I thought this would be fun to do a customization on. And again, some sort of custom, I don't know which yet, but full canvas upper really absorbs ink well in dye. So I could do a dye, an ice dye, or a hydro dip. And we're gonna see what I'm gonna do with these. I'll be doing something in a future video for those that wanna see that. First things first, so I wanna give this a try. I mean, I guess it's true. They always stay on the bottoms. I don't get it. These things are super bottom heavy, obviously, though. But do you guys have a pair of the checkered Vans? Yes or no? Leave a comment in the comment section. I personally was just like, I can't believe I haven't had one yet. Just like a black pair of Chuck Taylors, I think those are classics as well. And you kind of need at least one pair in your collection, no matter how big your collection. Same thing with a pair of Vans, checkered Vans. In fact, I did a video on that a long time ago, and now I finally bought a pair. So those two are the ones I got here. Index, though, this is the big one, and shout out to Mikey and T and everybody else over at Index for just being so cordial and nice and stuff always. But they sent me over a shirt, and you can see it says Index Portland on it. They started to do more apparel in their shop, so if you guys ever come through Portland, Oregon, you have to go through Index, grab a shirt, just kind of like one of those iconic things you can do to check out the store. I wanted to get a couple more things, but they actually were out of stock for some of the ones I want, because they have a really cool embroidered one, but it was a crew neck, and I wanted that on a t-shirt or a hoodie. But this is a long sleeve Index Portland shirt. Thank you, Mike, for giving me this, man. I was trying to buy it, but he wouldn't let me do it. But then I was like, well, then I'm gonna buy something. So I looked around the store with my buddy Bobby, and I found this pair here because honestly, sometimes it's hard to find the shoe that I'm looking for, and actually they have it in stock in my size. And as I was browsing the shelves, I got to the Nike SB section, and this one was the one that I needed to get. I didn't care what the price was. The fact that they had one, it was the only one in stock, and it was in my size. I had to buy these right here. So these are the Pigeon Dunks in the Panda theme from Jeff Staple, and you can see the staple right here on the sample not for resale logo thing, which I thought was really cool. But this is one of those pairs that I really wanted when it originally released, but I struck out on it, and I was just waiting for the resale to dip a little bit before I decided to pull the trigger on this. You can see the bottoms are the newspaper from all of the craziness from the very first pair of New York Pigeon Dunks, and I of course want those ones, but I don't have those ones. I have these ones, and I also have the black and orange pair, which is probably my favorite one because it's all black upper and orange on the midsole. I'm trying to eyeball them in my room right now, see if I can find them for you guys, but I don't think so. They're probably hidden. I'll have to get them another day. You can see like the bamboo colors in the laces and stuff, as well as the cool little logo on the tongue. It has the Nike with the swoosh, SB and SB for skateboarding, Dunk Low Pro. Skateboarding dunks are the ones with the really, really fat tongues. For those that did not know that, the regular dunks don't have fat tongues, but for skating, they wanted the fat tongues. The bottom print is a pigeon on bamboo, so kind of fun. And the story on these ones is they were actually like a scrap design that Jeff Staple had, and he sent a picture on it, I think social media, like on an Instagram story or something like that, and then everybody caught wind of it, and they're like, oh, is a new one coming? And it wasn't actually scheduled to come out. It was just an old sample. And then like Nike got word of it, and then they were like, let's just go ahead and make it. I believe that's what happened. And then they rushed to production. So these really came out quick. But if you didn't see this, also there's a white swoosh on the outside, embroidered Nike on the back, and then you have a gray swoosh on the inside. I think Nike SB also did have a panda dunk that was pretty dope. I actually don't know if it was specifically an SB, but it was a panda hair on the dunk, and it actually came in like a cage, which was kind of crazy. And they also had a low top version that came out years and years later that I have still somewhere, I think Harrison has, and I got one for my kid, because there were only GS sizes for those ones. But those panda dunks are pretty rad too. I'll have to pull those out for a picture with these ones. I'll try to post that over on Instagram. Anyways, that is the video. If you guys want to shop at Index, check the link in the description as well. I'll go over to their shop. Check their Instagram also. They always have a bunch of crazy heat that like nobody else in the globe ever gets, because they get a lot of PEs and samples. Just because of the proximity being in Oregon, I think that they get a lot of crazy heat over there. But really cool people over there. Definitely check out the store if you guys are ever in Portland, Oregon. It is a must. And that is the video. Thank you again for watching. Have a great rest of the day. And we will catch you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.